Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Akashic Tarot, and our card of focus today is number 2, the Akashic Library. I love this card. Got all the candlelight, all the stacks of books, the stairs leading up. We have our sage sitting here with an open book and a pen, just waiting to write, right? So this card can indicate, kind of in the mundane, that maybe you're writing or publishing a book, okay? But it can also symbolize new initiation and the ability to manifest something new in your life, right? This is about moving deeper into the Akashic records and to a higher self-awareness for you. So you might need to investigate just a little bit farther, okay? To get a better understanding of what your old motives were and your new purposes, what your new purposes are. So it's heightened intuition, okay? It's greater self-creation for you. You're holding this quill. It's almost like this is you sitting here, like you're just waiting to unleash this creation and imagination for something new for yourself. All you have to do is just add a little conscious effort to write these new records for yourself. And, when this card comes out, it suggests that you start today by writing one simple declaration about the future that you want to create, and then repeat that to yourself often. Make it a mantra. Say it over and over again. Because anything can happen right now. Like your imagination is how do I want to say that? Your imagination is kind of heightened right now. Your intuition is heightened right now, and it's in control of whatever this landscape is before you, whatever the scope of it is, and your will to own it. And we own it by writing it into existence, by speaking it into existence, by making it happen, by taking steps towards it, right? As it comes towards you. You're writing your own book. You're writing your own chapter or section in your life, or whatever it is that's happening in your world right now. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. So when this book comes out, there's also a little bit of a special note with it. And what it says to do is to, if you have a book that you're really drawn to today, just go ahead and pull it out and let it fall open to any page. And then read what's on the page. Like, think about the words throughout your day. And don't assume that it's related to something that's like in urgent need of being taken care of in your life, right? Or there's something that's on your mind heavily. Don't assume that, because it can be about a relationship or a situation in your life. And, books are actually a part of the Akashic Library, which is interesting. So anyway, that's kind of a fun thing. Open a book, read a passage, see how it applies. That's fun. That's your homework assignment. Otherwise, you are writing a new chapter in your book, which I love. All right, I have the Renaissance Tarot today here, and I'm going to use this to dig into this message. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome, welcome. You're all welcome here. Happy to have you pop in. Happy to be on your journey with you today. Hopefully this message finds its way to the right people. Please keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It's not one-on-one. Let's see where it goes. Trust your intuition. Okay, if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, it might not be for you today. All right. Writing a new chapter. Wow, okay, you are writing a chapter in your book. Here's the Magician right out of the gate. Whew. The Magician is all about action. The Magician is all about transmuting that energy, right, into the material world. So here you are. You have the skill, you have the knowledge, you have all the tools that you need to make it happen. So we are right in line with what our Akashic Library says. You know what? Even the magician has a book on his table. Okay? There's a book around you right now that's got a little bit of wisdom for you. In your energy, you have the Justice card. Yeah. Justice incoming for you. And it looks to be good, especially with the magician coming out with it. Okay? Yeah, maybe you had to go through a chapter. I'm going to use books for this since we're talking about books. A chapter in your story that was challenging. Okay, so there's something in a book somewhere around you, or a message somewhere around you that's going to indicate, you know, beginning this new chapter. It's going to talk about that thing, basically. You have that coming in. This is amazing. All right, and you have the Chariot, overcoming obstacles. Wow. Okay, this is forward momentum. Maybe you've been kind of stuck a little bit in a situation or a relationship or whatever. Maybe it's something internally that you've been having a hard time getting over, right? Get the speed bump in the road of life, as I like to say sometimes. But this is forward momentum. It's progress. It's a journey. It's success on that journey. So you are moving forward. There's something that you're overcoming here. You have 3 majors out right now. So this is important, but it feels good. It feels really, really good. Yeah, trust your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. You know, if you start creating your world out there, that broad landscape that they were talking about, you're going to have success here. Okay. It's almost like this is I don't want to say it's a reward for getting through a challenging situation, but it's a balancing of the scales of justice for you, right? Maybe things have felt a little unfair. And this is the way that this is going to be righted in the Akashic Halls. Righted, like R-I-G-H-T-E-D, not righted, like W-R-I-T-E-D, which is not really a word, but right? Here we are talking about books and right in a multiple, you know, in all the different ways that it can be spelled. It's so interesting. We have the 9 of Swords coming out under the Magician here. Okay, so yeah, you're up in your head about something right now. This is worry, sleepless nights, anxiety, right? So whatever this is, open that book, find that passage, read it, and see how it applies. I think you might find something important there. At least that's what our card of focus is indicating for you today. Now you could take it one step farther. Maybe it's lyrics in a song. It's quite possible. I heard a song this morning and it caught me off guard and it made me stop and listen. And I was like, my first thought was, oh, that's for me, right? So maybe it's, anyway, I digress. It's just an example. All right, Lady Justice in your energy. Maybe you're going to wheel out some justice. Holy crackatoli. This flipped right over in the deck. We have the Lovers. So, I mean, it can indicate a blessed union with another person, but it can also be 2 parts of the self, right? It can be, you know, the Lovers represents a choice. It represents figuring out who you are at your core and then living your life based on that true self, that authentic self. So this could be, you know, maybe this is all about a relationship and you're wondering about it, whatever. Open up a book, see what that passage says, right? See what those words say. But also you'll find the answers too when you go to the depths of you, when you look at how you view life, what's important to you. You know, I'm trying to give some examples here, like morals, morally, ethically, all of those things. When you look at whatever that situation is, you're going to know, right? Because you've gone to that authentic part of you. So this is getting back to you. This is in the center of your reading here, okay? Sun be coming out. Whatever this worry is over here, whatever this is has got you spun out a little bit. Don't worry about it. You got the sun. Beauty is going to be illuminated. Look, this looks like this broad landscape they were talking about, right? And you creating it. You get to create it however you want right now. You're in charge of that book. You're in charge of that quill. You just have to have the will to own it. Do it. Own it. Under that 9 of Swords. Okay, 6 of Cups. This is memories. It's usually good memories too. Past times coming back to our mind, right? Sometimes it can represent someone coming back around. It represents family. So maybe whatever this situation is, you know, has to do with family. I don't know. It depends on your situation. Everybody's a little bit different, but this is good memories, right? So maybe you've been trapped in some sort of something here that's creating sleepless nights with whatever the situation is here, but there's something good. There's a good memory involved. There's something coming back around to, maybe the something coming back around is to help you remember who you are. You know, maybe you've gotten off your path a little bit. You know, I don't know that that's really a thing. You know, some people think that we can get off our path and onto someone else's, and I guess that can happen, but I still think that it's always our path, you know. In your energy, the 3 of Cups. So yeah, this is going to help you find the right community. It's going to help you find your besties, your ride or dies, people who are like-minded, people that when you have successes, they're going to celebrate with you. When you have challenging moments like this 9 of Swords over here, they're going to be there for you. This is in your energy. So this is either what you're looking for or what you're just finding or what you're about to find. These people are going to help you with this 9 of Swords energy, that worry and anxiety. You know, that's something that needs to go, because look at the beauty all around you, right? You might be blocking a little bit of energy by staying in, blocking a little bit of energy. Yeah, here's the 9 of Cups bringing in a message of a proposal, a quest, an offer. So you might be blocking this energy. Once, yeah, you're gonna be fine here. There is a message trying to get to you. This, and Cups are of emotion, so it's going to be heartfelt. You know, Cups are about love and magic and fun and all the things that you're missing while you're in a dark room with your head in your hands and you can't sleep and you've got the mind spins, or someone called it mind monkeys the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's or brain monkeys, mind monkeys, something like that. Like totally playing around, like super crazy. So all right, let's see what else we have. I think this is pretty cut and dry. Like you're super in charge of what's going to happen for you next. It's amazing. Yeah, look here. Just, wow. You guys, this is a huge shift for you. You have the Judgment card coming out. So, yeah, this is an awakening for you. This is an understanding. This is what's going to pull you out of this 9 of Swords energy, right? This is, remember, our card of focus says looking at how the old way that you did things and the new way of your life, the new life that you are building right now, because there's a connection between the two. And I think some of the old ways might be what you're letting go of. At least having an understanding of them is going to allow you to move forward. Okay, because this is something brand new for you. And it is completely up to you. It is completely up to you according to our Akashic Library card. All right. That Judgment card is where we sort of look at our life. See, it's sort of sitting right here on this Memories card. We look at our life, we sort of assess things, we come to an acceptance of things, and then we have this awakening. We have the moon coming out too. Of course, there's going to be some unknown here, right? Some of the path is well illuminated that you are going to make happen as you bring it into life. Some of it is going to be unknown. That's just normal. This is about trusting your intuition and understanding the direction that you're going. This is about paying attention to your dreams and the messages and the signs and synchronicities. This is about dipping your toe into the mystical, magical. That this beautiful place that you're creating is going to have this other side to it, right? That maybe it's been missing. Maybe you haven't had a lot of the magic happening, right? It's coming. We don't want to know the whole story. We don't want to know the whole story. Not at all. Not at all. And the High Priestess, there's that moon again, right? Stepping into the mystical, magical. Maybe that's part of your understanding. But we have to step into the mystical, magical. Look, she's reading a book, you guys. She's reading a book. We're just talking about our assignment is to open up a book and read a passage and see how it relates to your life, a relationship, a situation, whatever, right? There's some wisdom in that for you, according to this Akashic library. Maybe there's some deeper exploration. Maybe there's something else you need to learn about what it is that's going on. This is so cool. This is really, really cool. Like you are making it happen. We have at the bottom of the deck the Ace of Swords. So you're going to be moving on into this new path that you are creating. This is your creation with clarity, right? The Ace of Swords is a new beginning with clarity. The sword comes in and it removes doubt and fear and shadow and things that don't matter, things that you don't take with you on the next in the next chapter, right? It doubt, fear, confusion. Takes away any confusion. This Ace of Swords is going to take away this Nine of Swords over here. That's why it's like the only like hard card over here, right? Everything else is just beautiful and moving. Okay, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button if any of this resonated. Feel free to subscribe. It's free. Share with your besties, and I'll see you next time.